I want to start this segment by reading a passage posted by someone that I respect, a very famous doctor of some kind that I personally respect. I want to start this by reading a passage. Die! A well-deserved death! Disney, you've degenerated into producing pure, boring, amateurish propaganda and dragging children into it. Cancel subscriptions to Disney Plus at Disney and let them know what you think of this. Walt is, no doubt, spinning in his grave. This quote is from a one Dr. Jordan Peterson, everybody, who is very upset about some cartoon that apparently is it's got critical race theory in it or something. And let's watch. So I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna lie. I personally, unlike Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, I don't watch the Disney Channel. I don't. Apparently, Jordan Peterson watches the Disney Channel. I don't know if he has kids or whatever. If he doesn't, then it's kind of weird. I mean, kids as in small children. I know he has like an adult child, but I don't know. Maybe he's got a grandkid. I don't know. But anyway, so this is apparently a Disney cartoon that, according to Christopher, has pure critical race theory, including the insane conspiracy theory that Lincoln did not free the slaves. Well, fact check. Lincoln did not free the slaves. That's a fact. Oh, I know there's a certain kind of viewer that is like triggered right now. Right? They're like, ah! He didn't. When Abraham Lincoln did the Emancipation Proclamation, did a state like Texas just go like, oh shit, the president of a country that I'm not a part of said something. I guess let's free the slaves, right? Texas is like, oh shit, a government that I'm not a part of said something. Damn, what are we gonna do? But then let's also examine it from a different perspective. Did Lincoln free the slaves? No, of course not. In a literal sense, the slave owners set them free. Why? Because they had guns pointed at them by soldiers. Lincoln didn't do shit in a literal sense. Right? But again, I haven't watched this cartoon yet. But I love the idea, like, that it's a conspiracy theory to say that Lincoln didn't free the slaves when he objectively did not. Like, that's just a fact. But anyway, let's move on. Let me turn this down a little bit. Jesus.
Country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country. Tilled this land from sea to sea to sea. First there was rice, tobacco, sugar cane. Then Whitney did his thing and cotton became king. And we were its soldiers, 4 million strong, fighting for America's freedoms, even though we remained America's slaves. Built this country. The descendants of slaves continue to build it. Slaves built this country. And we, the descendants of slaves in America, have earned reparations for their suffering. And continue to earn reparations every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for. Slaves built this country. Not only field hands, but carpenters, masons, blacksmiths, musicians, inventors built cities from Jamestown to New Orleans to Banneker, Washington. 40 acres and a mule. We'll take the 40 acres, keep the mule. We made your families rich. From the southern plantation heirs to the northern bankers to the New England ship owners, the founding fathers, former presidents, current senators,
the Illuminati, the New World Order.
Slaves built this country. We had Tubman, Turner,
Frederick D.
Didn't they say Lincoln freed the slaves?
But slaves were men.
And women. And only we can free ourselves. Emancipation is not freedom. Jim Crow, segregation, redlining, public schools, feeding private prisons, where we become slaves again. As we celebrate Juneteenth for the umpteenth time, our account is still outstanding. Cause this country was built on slavery, which means slaves built this country. And we demand our 40 acres and a mule. Bump that! You can keep the mule.
Keep the 40.
We're taking our freedom.
So anyway, it's a kid's cartoon, I guess. I don't know what the context is. I don't know if it's like an episode where they're all doing like performances, but I see no problem, no issue with the facts of the matter. I just love the idea that like 60, how old is Jordan Peterson? He's got to be at least 60 or 70. I don't know, man. This guy, if it's not, he's got like a really high epigenetic age or some shit, man. But like the idea that like old men would watch kids cartoons and then tell Disney to die on Twitter. I mean, like, that's hilarious. Right? It's really funny. So, I don't know how old Dr. Jordan B. Peterson is, but he looks like at least 70 years old, but that's probably because of his benzodiazepine addictions. But I see nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, I don't know the context of the show. You know, if it's a kid's cartoon and it's like frequently educational, think of like Sesame Street, for example, makes sense. If it's like a kid's cartoon that has nothing to do with education and they throw it in there, I mean, it could just be a one-off episode. I don't know the context. I'm not going to react to this. I mean, as far as this clip is concerned, it's a good clip. Note, by the way, that these people, Christopher F. Rufo and Jordan B. Peterson, I didn't even click that. I don't know why it autoplayed. They are not debunking, or at least even trying. Obviously, you can't debunk a fact. Water is wet. You can't debunk it. But they're not even trying. Like, they're just saying, black people, die! Like, that's literally it. There's black people in the cartoon, and they're doing, like, a musical presentation for their school or something, and Jordan Peterson sees this and goes, die! Like, that's weird. That's weird. It's strange. It's strange, okay? That is strange. But I don't really have any additional commentary for this. I just thought that this was funny. So there you go. Yeah.